Happy New Year, everyone. I'm Liz Geyer, and I am an advocate for the Language of Consciousness Institute. And I'm here today to talk a little bit about unpacking. I first learned about the term unpacking about 10 years ago when I was teaching in a very large district here in Northern California. And at first, I did not care for the term unpacking because I saw it as a jargon term. I mean, I grew up going on trips and coming home and unpacking my suitcase, and I thought, what does this have to do with education? So that term triggered me at first. And now I actually have grown to appreciate the process of unpacking something. And this year, for myself, I'm really excited to begin to learn more about myself through the art of unpacking a template, Creation Template 3. And, well, what does that mean? Well, first, let me back up, because what I like to do when I'm working with a word such as unpacking is sometimes I need to go and really look at what does the word mean? What does the world say the word means? So I usually go to the dictionary, and so I found two definitions that took care of my craving to know what does the world say unpacking is right now. So the first one was according to grammarist.com. And Grammarist says unpacking is to remove things from a box, suitcase, or other container. And so, yes, that is one way that we unpack. That's the most obvious. And then unpacking has also come to mean to analyze something, to take apart an idea and examine each detail. This involves a sort of deconstruction, which I like that. I really like that. And I think had I really looked at that when I was in the field of education, I probably wouldn't have been so triggered, because that's what we would do. We would take various pieces of legislation or articles about curriculum and unpack them to analyze their efficiency. But my favorite term for unpacking, or my favorite definition rather, is from a website called Cite, C-I-T-E. And so that, let's see. Well, I wrote a blog. That's why I'm looking at the definition of the blog. And the definition from Cite talked about revealing something. And so I love the word reveal. And revealing to me is exciting, and it's kind of a mystery, right? To reveal something is to to look into a mystery about something and look more deeply and see, well, what's underneath all of this. So I can see revealing something more deeply is kind of magical. And so then I began to think about, well, okay, well, how could I unpack knowing myself more deeply with using the templates? And if you are just coming in to watch this video for the first time, I work with an amazing team of women in the LOC Institute, and we work with these 9 templates called creation templates. And unpacking can be done with the templates, with any of the templates. And I think my favorite is to use a template 3, which is craving what blank is for me is. So I've decided this year that I would like to take a template 3 and unpack it. And so what does that mean? What does unpacking a template mean? Well, it means that you write the template, which is 4 paragraphs. We call them recursions, 4 paragraphs long. And in each of the 4 paragraphs, there are a total of craving, creates, sustains and maintains, embodies. So there are a total of 4 words or phrases that are created in each recursion. And so you write the entire template, and so that is 16 words or phrases. And then you take each recursion and each one of those words or phrases, and you write a new template on that. So it's really cool. It's really, really exciting. And if you were to write 1 template a week, it's going to take quite a while to unpack whatever you are wanting to know more about. I have a dear friend here in the Institute, Victoria, who went into this process a couple of years ago, and I was fascinated by her process of unpacking. And this is the year. This is the year to really explore and to see if I can get to know some deeper aspects of myself that just haven't been revealed yet. We each have many, many aspects of ourselves that we're coming to know, and I'm looking forward to more. And I know several aspects of myself. I know that I love magic, and I love gnomes, and I love fairies, and I have loved working with the Merlin energy and shamanic energy. So there are many, many different aspects that I've come to know, but I'm certain there are more. And so this is something that I'm going to engage in this year for myself. And then I got the idea with our team to have you come along and play with us in the art of unpacking who we are. I think that this would be a really great practice for those of you who are called to come and play in this way. I will be taking you all through the art of unpacking step by step, because I remember when I unpacked a template years ago for the first time, it was like deer in the headlights. We had to really look and look to see, well, how do you do this? So I'll be taking you step by step, and we'll experience this together and have fun with it and see what pathways we go down in the art of unpacking. And I talk about the art of unpacking because it really is an art. I talked about in my blog the fact that when we write a phrase or we write a word that has deep meaning to us, it's like taking a brush and painting on a canvas. So painting with language. And the art of unpacking can be just that. I mean, now I think about sometimes unpacking my suitcase and looking at, well, what colors did I choose to wear in the clothing that I took with me? Sometimes I notice that as I'm unpacking coming back from a trip. Also, how did I pack my suitcase to begin with? Did I just kind of throw things in there, or did I use the cubes that I now use that I love to help me organize? And then how did I place those cubes in my suitcase? And that impacted the way that I unpacked my suitcase. So maybe let's have you ponder delving into this term unpacking a little more deeply for yourself. We can also use the onion analogy. When I think of unpacking, I think of a child like opening up all these different layers of tissue paper, or you can say the layers of the onion, like Shrek talked about in his movie. Opening these deeper and deeper layers, unpacking these deeper layers of ourselves. So maybe pondering what would that be for you? What does unpacking reveal for you? Just unpacking a template, that's one way to look at it, but the art of unpacking your life, what has your life revealed for you thus far? And in writing these templates, what will it reveal for you moving forward? So it's pretty cool way to move into the new year. And no, it's not resolutions. I used to write resolutions every year, but this is a journey, and a new art medium to play with. Pretty exciting, don't you think? So consider that. Are you interested in engaging with yourself to unpack your life or various aspects of your life to get to know yourself better? Do you want to explore yourself a little more deeply? I know for some of us, well, for all of us, it can be scary, right? We might unpack something that isn't so great, but in this practice, the practice of writing the templates, when you're writing a template 3, it's all life-enhancing phrases. So you are exploring with your larger self, the self that is the wise one, and writing life-enhancing phrases. So it's a win-win. So the other team members and myself will be coming on some more to talk about unpacking from our own perspectives. And we're going to be having a conversation on January 16th at 8 a.m. Pacific time about unpacking and the value of this process in our lives. For myself, I'm really excited to start this year off unpacking my own life, and I invite you all to sit and consider whether you would enjoy doing the same. Have a wonderful start to your new year, and I hope to see you all soon. Thank you.